Greetings to everyone who's watching. My name is Zainul Abedin Zakir, and I'm one of the team members who have been working on the campaign Padha Likha Punjab for the past 2 weeks. Today, I am joined by Dr. Fatima Bukhari, who is an educationalist and a psychologist. So today, we will be discussing about the gap between the public and the private educational sector that has uh, become a big problem for the educational system of Pakistan. Assalamu alaikum, Fatima.
Walaikum assalam. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So, Fatima, let's get straight to the point. My first question to you is: does every child have a right to receive quality education?
Obviously, every child has this birthright, I would rather say, to receive education. And there has to be absolutely no gender disparity as to what gender is more superior and has the right to receive education in order to pursue a pragmatic life or a career per se.
Moving on, Fatima, do you think that there's a clear gap between the private sector and the public sector of education in Pakistan?
Yes, definitely. In terms of curriculum, in terms of extracurricular activities, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of books and notebooks. I mean, there are many factors that contribute towards this disparity, and how there's an entire monopoly that has been created and a complex, I would rather say, among the masses of superior and inferior. The social strata is divided into these vicious complexes, and it is very clear we cannot deny the fact that people do prefer the ones who can or cannot mildly afford the private education definitely goes for it, whether they can afford it or they cannot. So, because they have this dire need to fit into that particular class of telling your friends or your family members that, oh, you know what, I have been sending my child to LGS or to TNS or to Beacon House School. Yes, there is a lot of disparity between the two, and it's horrible actually, and it's not good. Definitely, it's not.
Agreed. Okay, so my third question for you is that is it unfair that private schools have put such big financial requirements in front of the parents to educate their children?
Yes, definitely. They have complex requirements. If, for instance, we talk about HSN, they want your entire financial statement, not just yearly income, but everything as to how much you earn, you have been earning, or how much you earn per year. And if your obviously your father's salary is not up to the mark, they do not consider you as eligible candidate for the school. Because then again, you see, they have this status or this name to uphold that they think will only happen if they have these particular requirements, and they have established a monopoly where they believe that the higher their standard or the higher the fee, people will be more encouraged. See, not only just HSN, if we LGS actually has this superior branch or the superior way of schooling known as LGS IB, where they charge you double the amount for a simple diploma, keeping aside the perks that obviously you get by getting to study in their school, the fees are extremely unaffordable. And this is brutality, clear cut discrimination, clear cut brutality. And I don't think children deserve this. No, they don't. Private sector is slaughtering not only the parents, but everyone in common, putting children to to a place where they definitely do not deserve to be.
Okay, so your answer actually answered the third part of my questionnaire as well. So I'll skip towards the fourth then. Okay,
Sure.
so should Pakistanis just wait for the authorities to take a step to solve this gap, to solve this issue? Or should the people who are actually capable of taking an action, who are financially well off, uh, do you think that it's their duty to take the first step themselves?
I think the first step is basically what you're trying to do, is that you're talking about. And while you talk
Yes.
about it, you are spreading awareness. And because we are having a session in here and we're definitely trying to um, basically highlight the issues and the things that are there, but they're sort of, within the grays, basically, right? So awareness is the key to a bigger change. That's what I personally believe. Awareness has brought many good things. Second step would rather be collecting donations. That can be a huge part because you're not just talking about it, you're practically doing something about it. That shows how much you want to make a change, not just by talking, rather by, you know, pragmatically proving or practically proving that you have a point and you need to make that change.
Thank you, Padma, for your wisdom. And I hope that people who will be watching, उनको ये समझ आ जाए कि एक मसला है हमारी सोसाइटी में जो लोगों ने इतना उसके बारे में बात नहीं किया हुआ। लोग ज़्यादातर गवर्नमेंट को ही ब्लेम करते हैं एंड इट्स रीजनेबल, इट्स रैशनल कि वो करते हैं, लेकिन आई थिंक इट्स टाइम कि जो
It's
लोगों
not, yeah,
जिन लोगों में समझ है, जिन लोगों में जो लोग फाइनेंशियली स्ट्रांग हैं, वो एक इंस्पिरेशन, एक आइडियल बने सोसाइटी के लिए। सो जो आपके
true.
पॉइंट्स थे वो बिल्कुल इसी इन्हीं पॉइंट्स के साथ कोहेरेंट थे एंड आई थैंक यू फॉर योर टाइम। इज देयर एनीथिंग यू वुड लाइक टू से?
Definitely. I would suggest that you keep doing this endeavor. As futile as it might look like, it's definitely worth it. And you will get to a point where this change will, where these little efforts basically will turn into a big change one day, inshallah. And if you need any help, be it financial, moral, um, any help, I'm here for you.
थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू फॉर योर टाइम फातिमा एंड इट रियली मीन्स अ लॉट टू स्टूडेंट्स के आपने हमें टाइम दिया और ज्वाइन किया। सो दैट इज़ इट फॉर टुडे। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।